Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Cash on Door. And now we're going to talk about Brazil 1, Morocco 1. But specifically, we're talking about Igor Thiago. We need to talk about Igor Thiago because I don't know how he has scammed his way into the squad. Actually, that's a lie. We all know how he got into the squad. 22 goals in the Prem. So Ancelotti's seen that and think, he's playing at the highest level, 22 goals for an average team. So that's enough to get into the squad now, yeah? Because listen, Joao Pedro is watching the Brazilian Ricky Lambert, yeah, in the squad over him. It absolutely makes no sense. This is what happens when you look at stats over the eye test, man. Because it absolutely makes no sense that Joao Pedro is not starting this game. Why is he at home? Why is Neymar on the squad? Why was Cunha on the bench? Like, that's just three decisions I can think of right there on the spot. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah? Listen, all I'm going to say is, Igor Thiago is an average player. Yeah? He's giving me 2014 Fred. Joao Pedro scored less goals but for a struggling team, but he performed better. He's got more attributes to his game. I watched Igor Thiago 3 times in my lifetime, including tonight. He was poor every single time. Yeah? But every time it's the 3 p.m. kickoff thing, he's banging in goals. But when it's actually under the lights and he's being watched by millions of people at the same time, he doesn't deliver. He doesn't deliver. He got hooked off after 60 minutes. Why? Why? Because he's not levels. He's not levels. Yeah? Ancelotti has made a fundamental mistake leaving Pedro out the squad. He's made a fundamental mistake including Neymar on the squad. He made a fundamental mistake starting Thiago. He's a world-class manager. His CV speaks for itself. So nobody can tell him how to manage because he's won more Champions Leagues than any other manager. He's been there, done that. Yeah? With multiple teams. Yeah? But this made no sense. You can't actually justify it. Joao Pedro is clearly an incredible player. Yeah, he can play at 9, he can play at 10. He's got more attributes. He can finish. He's got good passing range. Man, he really shone in his debut season. A step up from Brighton to Chelsea, and we saw what he could do. Because we saw him at Brighton, we saw him at Chelsea. We can see his levels. We can see his levels, man. There's a reason why he got that move. Yeah, there's a reason why Chelsea paid that money for him. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Carlo Ancelotti, man, we expect better from you. We expect better from you because I can't believe watching this game tonight, Brazil-Morocco, yeah? Vinny and Rafinha, for most of the game, but they were not passing to him. The couple of times when he got across into the box, he failed, yeah? Like, his best moment, Igor Thiago, was a strike that got saved easily. Like, let's be real, like, I don't think he's this level. He's given, like I said, it's 2014 Fred. It's 2014 Fred, yeah? We need to start including players on merit, man. Because he's not there on merit, he's there on stats. Joao Pedro, yeah, I don't care what anybody says. He's a completely and utter better player. And he would link up better, in my opinion, with Vinicius Jr. and Rafinha, yeah? With Paqueta and Casemiro in behind. See what I'm trying to say? Igor Thiago could not do it at this level. They're not going to win a World Cup with this guy. Ever. Just ever. In fact, they're not going to win it with Pedro either, but they've got more of a chance of winning the World Cup than they do with Igor Thiago after what I've seen tonight. I'm sorry. Now let's not disrespect Igor Thiago too much here because he has shown he can play at the top level. He can show that he's known how to finish. He's shown that he at least was worthy of consideration before the squad got announced. But I don't think anybody who actually watches football expected him to make the squad. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, if he does make the squad, he's on the bench. He should maybe an impact player. You know what I mean? But to actually start for Brazil, we're talking about Brazil here. We're talking about Brazil. Heritage. Let's just list off all the Brazilian strikers that we know about. R9, Rivaldo, Romario. That's just recent history. And now, further down the line, they're stuck with Richarlison, Igor Thiago. Wow. No disrespect, Richarlison is better than Igor Thiago. You see what I'm trying to say? Richarlison's got better pedigree than Igor Thiago. I don't care what anybody says. He's proven himself. He hasn't had the last 2 years shaky, but still, for the national squad of Brazil, I expect him to show more heart and desire. Yeah, Igor Thiago for me he didn't do anything tonight. So yeah, I honestly think that Carlo Ancelotti has got this wrong. I honestly believe that Carlo Ancelotti has got this wrong. And you know what? It is what it is. Because it's too late now. It's too late now. He's made his bed. He's gonna lie in it. Brazil's prospects after today's game, it's the first game. Their best players are just getting warmed up. And I expect them to make it out of the group. Scotland, Haiti, Morocco, I expect, it might not, Brazil and Morocco to go through. But you know what, I can't lie, Scotland are a decent team and we're about to see what they're going to do with Haiti, see what I'm trying to say? So it's not all guaranteed. It's definitely not guaranteed. Scotland can surprise you. They've got some very good players. They've got some very good players. But it should be Brazil and Morocco, let's be honest. A team with Rafinha, a team with Vinicius, a team with Paqueta and Casemiro, Gabriel and Marquinhos and Alisson in goal. There's absolutely no way they should be struggling to get out of this group. If you were to give me a rough estimate of how far they can go, I reckon they're going to get to the quarters. Yeah, make it out of the group. Yeah, they'll make it out of the group. Yeah, and obviously you got the 30. It's gonna be 32-16. Yeah, they should get to at least to the round of 16. At least to the round of 16. But they're not gonna win it. Not with this squad. Not with this squad. The only way they're gonna win it if all the other national teams have a significant drop off, because they can't get past Morocco, and this is not the same Morocco as 4 years ago. Their best player, in my opinion, after watching tonight is Buwadi, but obviously Brahim Diaz is still there. You know what I'm saying? Ziyech isn't there anymore. Amrabat's not there anymore. But Hakimi's there as well. Like, Hakimi, we know his pedigree. See what I'm trying to say? That they've got two very, very good players that play for two top teams with a sprinkle of decent players around them. Buwadi tonight has emerged as a top midfielder, so we're going to have to see where this goes. But Brazil should have beat them. And if they had a proper number 9 with the players that they've got around them, they would have beat them. See what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. Carlo Ancelotti's got a lot to speak for, man. I don't want to be seeing Igor Thiago on the pitch no more. No more. That experiment should be one and done. That experiment should be put in the bin. That experiment is an F. It's an F. It's it was despicable. It was despicable. And I'm going to leave it at that. We're all going to enjoy this World Cup. We're all going to enjoy watching Brazil. We're going to enjoy watching the fans, even though this whole everything around the World Cup has been a farce. It's been a farce. But now, tonight, real football has come back. It was an amazing game to watch tactically. You know what I mean? Morocco were on top initially. Brazil got back into the game. And then Morocco came back, scored an amazing goal by Buwadi, who literally went through 2 world-class defenders, chipped Alisson as well. Like, no respect. No respect for the establishment. He just came on the pitch and bang. And then Brazil came back. Whew. General order of things. Vinicius doing what he was doing. And yeah, after that, it was just a chess match. But it was the best match, in my opinion, in terms of quality so far. Because the other games previously have all been ish. We ain't seen what we've seen tonight. We've seen world-class players tonight. We haven't seen any world-class players before today's game. Yeah? So let's just get that clear. But back to the matter at hand, Thiago is not one of them. He will never be one of them and should not be starting for the Brazil squad. Yeah? I'm still confused to this day. Confused.com, bro. Igor Thiago. When Joao Pedro's there. Yeah? When Cunha's on the bench. Yeah? Hey! And Richarlison didn't even make the squad. Listen, I think we're overestimating the Premier League, man. It just shows you the state of the Premier League, that somebody like this guy can come into the Premier League, score 22 goals, and he scored 22 goals in the Prem, which is an amazing achievement. Let's not knock him, man. He's had a very, very good start to his domestic career, but I don't think he can translate that into the national squad where the expectation for his country is even higher. All eyes are on him. This is a lot of pressure. So yeah, man, it's just I don't think he's built for this. And now, if he proves me wrong. If he proves everybody wrong, then yeah, it's cool, innit? But honestly, I don't think he will. So yeah, man. Carlo Ancelotti took a very massive gamble. He took a massive gamble. And sometimes they pay out, sometimes they don't. And tonight, after what I've seen, I'm sorry I'm judging him too quickly. I don't think he will. And I think Cunha's going to be starting the majority of the games from now on. So that's how I think it's going to go. Obviously, he's going to play him again. It's going to give him a chance. It's going to give him a run out against Haiti. Cool. But Brazil should be thinking about winning this. And they are not going to win with Igor Thiago as their main number 9. And it's as simple as that. Anybody that watches football can see that. Anybody that watches football will know that. He hasn't got the ability. He hasn't got the pedigree. And I just don't think that he can perform with so many people watching him. Like, he's inexperienced at this level. So is Joao Pedro, but we've seen he's got the ability to kite at this level. World Club Cup winning with Chelsea. Am I wrong? Or am I? You know what I mean? So obviously to other people that's not really saying much, but I don't care. He's won a major trophy with one of the big clubs. Yeah, he's performed for one of the big clubs. That's pressure in itself. He's played Champions League football. He's played at a higher level than Igor Thiago. So that's what I'm going to say to that. Disgraceful, Carlos. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on posting more content. So please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Anything significant within the world of football, I'm gonna be talking about it. So yeah, man. On to the next one. Please like and subscribe. Up and out.